Hi Aries, this is Christelle Martinette, and as I mix the cards, I wanted to just tell you what I'm getting. I'm hearing moving for you, Aries. This could be on the go. I'm getting you as not restless. It's not a restless characteristic. It's you that need to be moving. You feel the need to be moving. You feel like you have to go. And there is a certain amount of reluctance, and on the most part I'm hearing that it is being still and moving with your mind, if being creative, very, very creative in this period, and there is no stopping your creativity, Aries. There is a certain amount of I'd like to say frustration, but it's really not frustration. It's something that didn't go your way, but it's on the back burner because you are remedying it. You're finding the solution for it. And I'm going to take one card at a time and continue this sensations for you, Aries, and see then what the Sibilla tell us and the runes in the end. Let me see what cards come out for you. All right, this is the Tarot of the Pictorial Key. First card is the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups. What is this telling us, the Nine of Cups? Look at that image. A person who's sitting very, very relaxed and in control. This is it's in a very specific place, you can see. Almost, you know, this image almost gives us the impression of someone having just too much good luck almost. Can you have too much of a good thing? Aries, what I'm getting for you with this Nine of Cups is that there's not the moment for you to sit and count your blessings. You're not in that state of mind. You're in a moment where you need to rush ahead. You're feeling that there's it's a moment of grace for you, Aries, a moment of grace where you are moving towards something that you don't even realize is a material thing, but it may not even be a material thing. It's something, you're moved by an energy that's so strong, so strong. And I'm getting that the nature of your movement, the nature of your creativity, what you're actually doing in this month of September, Aries, is so crucial. Your life depends on it. This is how you're feeling. Your very life depends on it. And not only your life depends on it, you get the impression that other people's lives depend on it as well. You imagine and you feel that you're acting as an example for those around you. You have to shine, you know, you're giving off a certain amount of light, and your light is used as an example for others. And people who you come into contact with watch you, look at you, and even if you know them for a very, very long time, you get the impression that they're watching in amazement. Don't let that frighten you. Continue in your energy spasm, your creativity, this moment of grace that you have, because it is such a fireball of grace. That word keeps coming up, grace, and it's full of light. I'm going to take another card now. Let's see the. Let me put them all down first and see. The next card is the Two of Cups. Look at that. There you go. Well, anywhere I put it, it's full of light. It's just so much light here. The Two of Cups, and then the Nine of Cups. You know, I would be poised to say, Aries, you can't get better than this. You know, and of course I'm going to see all of the cards later with you, and I'll be able to then flesh out the details with other cards and the runes. But your moment of grace and your movement, creativity, that strong, burning nature to create, and having other people watch you in sort of amazement is only one side to the story, because even those not in your myths, even those who know you but are far from you, can feel the burn of that energy. They feel your energy. And it is such a grace. It's full of grace. Please forgive me for repeating myself, but it is truly a moment of grace this September 2017, ladies and gentlemen, Aries. It's a moment where you are at your highest peaks of creativity. What you do now has very little comparison to what you've done in the past. Your maturity, your peak of creativity is so unique that it involves you as a creator, but what you feel is co-creating with you is not a person in flesh and blood. Okay, I know this is the Two of Cups, but what I'm hearing and what I'm seeing is the other side of the grace that you give off. It is sort of a reflective energy that's coming to you. It's beautiful to see, Aries. Let's see this. Then I have here the Queen of Swords. And, of course, many of us who read tarot, see the Queen of Swords as the divorcee, the one who got up and walked away, it's a common thought, common saying. But here, this is a woman who commands truth as well. But I'm seeing it more geared toward yourself, the truth of yourself. Come on, Aries. Bring out the best in you. It seems that you're telling yourself, you're commanding from yourself. And those people around Aries that watch in amazement. They are truly amazed at how fiery passion brings you forward in the process of creation. And I'm saying the word creation and grace again and again and again and again. Now, if this energy is to serve you well, channel it the best you can into that new job that you're seeking. Put in a promotion, put in a plan for development of your department or whatever. Use it to the best of your advantage. And not only this, what I'm seeing here is a rising up above the mundane for you. Rising up, changing diapers, above changing diapers, rising up above the feeling of having to pay your rent and those things. It's rising above and looking for a different truth, trying to harness the truths in your higher self. Okay, this is what I'm getting. You're jumping to a different dimension. You're reaching out, you're reaching out for a different dimension here. And like I said, it gets worse. Let's go to the next secret card here. All right, now we've got the Seven of Wands. And of course, it wouldn't be called life if we didn't get the card, the Seven of Wands. There are, just like the windmills of Don Quixote had to battle, and if he didn't have any battles to wage, he would battle the fight against the battles in his mind. And of course, the traps are there for you, whether you see them or not. But the Seven of Wands here, mirroring the Two of Cups, is here to tell us that don't let that get the best of you. Because when your sparring partner is yourself, sometimes we feel we are lonely in that battle, but it is the time when we get very clear feedback, when we can see those little traps that we tend to create for ourselves, really, and we can sidestep them very, very easily if you are able to proceed along with the music of a dance, a very personal, unique harmony that you create for yourself, depending on your pace and your goals. Of course, knowing your goals is half the battle. You know, that is half the battle. But you're here being requested to move to a certain harmony that is unique to your grace and creative power now. The last card here is the High Priestess. Now, I couldn't have chosen a better card to finish with this tarot deck. The High Priestess is here to tell us, ladies and gentlemen, Aries, close your eyes and keep the dance alive. Keep the dance alive and think. Remember, give thanks to all the experiences, good, positive and negative, that you have been able to have, and keep the harmony moving, because the experiences and the emotions that will be coming your way the month of September are boundless, that neither the grace and the creative impulse that you have, nor the harmonious dance that you'll be creating will sway you from having those emotions. You can push forward on your, on that gas pedal and really go, but what is there for you are the full-blown emotions that will really make you feel happiness. You will feel sadness. You will actually feel. We've come to this earth to feel, or else we would be robots. And so, ladies and gentlemen, Aries, this September is going to see you on one level, moving and to the harmony that you create, and this moment of grace, remembering that the emotions will come to us. Let me take the runes on this and see what they have to add. Oops, sorry. They started falling out. This has wanted to come out. Let's read that there. 30 sats, right stave here. 30 sats. Lions and tigers and bears, oh my. Every time we see 30 sats, this is what I think. Lions and tigers and bears, oh my. Okay, let's see why those lions and tigers and bears, oh my, are there. You are going it alone, all right? This is what I'm being told by Manat's Merkstave, Rido Merkstave. You're going it alone because there's a moment where, Isa here, you need to feel that there's some part of your nature, some part of your being, could be professional, could be spiritual as well. There's some part that needs characterizing, that needs strengthening, and that is, you want to be more yourself. I want to be me. Now is the time for me to be more me. And even though I have Kinat's Bright's Merkstave here, even though you are not exactly sure what that means for you, you're bound to go Otala Bright Stave right through to an area where I said you would be going it alone, and you will, because you are destined to find what is meaningful to you. This is Awat's this is Awat's, doesn't have a Bright Stave, Merkstave, same thing. It is, you're in a moment of grace. Again, Awat's is telling us you're in a moment of grace. Right over the Nine of Cups, Algites, that is the protection. Similar to Awat's, you can't do anything wrong, even if you feel like the Kinat's Merkstave. You don't know exactly, but you are going it alone. And the Ansu's Merkstave is telling us you really need to go alone, because what is ultimately the outcome of the month of September is the personal uniqueness of your creativity in this moment of grace. And weird, the nameless, faceless room is here to underlie and underscore that notion. And Hagalas, over the Nine of Cups with the Algies, the protection here, you have, it's good, it's going to become better, and you will see the heights of best in your creative process here, Aries. Namaste, Aries. It was a pleasure. I hope this was of help to you. Till we read together again. Bye-bye.